On the 28th, a battle at Garnett's and Golding's farm, and also on the 27th. So let's begin on the night of the 26th. How old are these reports? Brigadier General William Brooks' brigade of the Union 6th Corps 2nd Division, led by Brigadier General William Baldy Smith, wasting artillery on Garnett's Hill. Brigadier General Winfield continues the next day, scaring the Confederates. Major General David Jones has Brigadier General Richard Toombs, the first Confederate Secretary of State who left to join the military, take the west side, and Colonel George Anderson the east side. It is one Union brigade against two Confederates. They don't move forward, instead of letting 10 guns in a field do their work against the mere 23 guns of the Union up behind their defenses on a higher position. Unsurprisingly, the Union does better than the Confederates in this duel of artillery. 1 hour later, the Confederates withdraw, until around 4 p.m. when Major General Lafayette McLaws nears the Union line. His men march up the hill towards the earthworks. The cannons don't stop them, though it does cut into their lines. They reach the enemy, and a volley rings out. Confederate cuts down into the Confederates, and their return of fire does very little against the entrenched Union soldiers. 10 minutes is all it takes, and the Confederates are withdrawing. 7 p.m., and Toombs is ordered to fill the enemy out. He takes this as an invitation to engage in battle. For an hour and a half, the two sides go at it, but Hancock is able to win the day with his brigade's musketry. The Confederacy suffered 271 casualties, a painful cost for nothing. Today, the battle begins again. Toombs gets the order: move towards Golding's house and do reconnaissance in force. Reconnaissance. Toombs gathers men of Anderson's brigade to do the enforce part more loudly. His men march up and are shot to pieces before Hancock countercharges. The Union has won the battle at the cost of 189 men, the Confederates 438. The countercharge does havoc on Anderson's men specifically, who suffered 156 casualties. I won't lie to you, this battle is very minor, but the 28th is anything but. McClellan wanted to move south towards the James River yesterday. Tonight he talks with his subordinates. He's at first willing to back towards Richmond and give it the assault, but soon grows worried about that plan. He will retreat towards the James River. The Peninsula Campaign is a failure and over. The 6th Corps leader, Brigadier General William B. Franklin, puts it,
"The commanding general announced to us his purpose, to begin a movement to the James River on the next day."
Secretary of War Edwin Stanton gets McClellan's messages from yesterday minus the final 2 sentences. Colonel Edward Sanford, the chief censor, finds them to be too damaging and written in emotion. I find the entire message to be so, but hey, I'm not in charge. Stanton is not pleased, and neither is Lincoln when he gets the message. It's a good thing that the West is doing so well, but this is a problem. The war should be over by now. The midterms are coming soon, and copper Democrats are loving this protracted war. McClellan is also a Democrat, criticizing the Republican administration. How deep will the political divides go? Is McClellan too scared to lead an army? Tomorrow this will continue, because tonight the retreat begins just like yesterday, but even worse. Our hero Sickles gets the order: break up camp, burn everything you can't carry. It's going to be a restless night. Hello, it's the entire Civil War Week by Week team here. I just want to say thank you for the 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully 1,000 more fall into this trap. If you liked the video, please like it. If you want to tell me how much you liked it, please comment. If you want to see more, you should be seeing playlists, recommended videos, and a button to subscribe if you don't want to go to the one down below. It has been an honor reporting this very old news to you, and I'll see you next week.